Hello everybody and welcome back to round 4 of Destiny by Daylight Tournament. If you're not familiar with the rules just yet, I'd suggest you please revisit the first 3 rounds as they're covered there. Also, you can visit the tournament link in the description down below. Today's Destiny is the Emperor's card. Killer's the Trapper with stitched bag and fastening tools. The survivors were Bill, Lori, Tap, and Kate. The game is between Skallywagons and Decisive Survivors, so I'll see you all in game. Trapper is our Emperor for today, able to carry 3 traps and set traps immensely faster, plus they're harder to disarm. That being said, we have Kate Denson, Lori Strode. Where the fuck did you go? There you are, Bill. And Detective David fucking Tap. On the case here, ladies, today, Trapper found that Kate Denson now gonna make a chase. Not sure how many traps have been set so far, but the early chase in Shelter Woods, or I should say Pallet Woods at this point, is pretty big, and agitation on Trapper means he can make it to the basement pretty easily. Is there a pallet nearby? It seems like she's gonna make it right through, but gets the stun. Slight ping difference, but the exchange still got her 1,000 points. Now he can make it over to the basement if he chooses to, but of course that'd be a dangerous play in terms of body blocks happening or someone getting in his way. First hook of the day, his additional perk being Ruin, just trapping that extra spot. He's still got 1 trap in hand. Not sure where he's gonna go with this. I am sorry about the cursor and the screen, kids. For some odd reason, it's just the way it is. Let me see if I don't know if I can try to get rid of that real fast. I will try to get rid of that real fast for you kids. I'm sorry. I know the cursor's been there for a couple of games, but I just gotta hide it now. Cursor wouldn't go away. I can see why now. It looked a little odd. Alright, sorry I missed a little bit of the game there. Had to fix a cursor issue, but that's because someone got caught around that tree playing the mind game. Kate Denson back on the floor. Everybody doing the dinosaur. Second hook of the game. Still 5 generators up. This Trapper is going to make progress. Staying crouched nearby, not even working on the generator. Very costly. Now his trap going around. Does he notice the Bill? He does not. Bill sneaks right around the corner. He could cleanse that totem. Could make some points. He should wait it out. Shouldn't put Kate in that situation. I mean, he could be going for that borrowed time to get Kate out of there. But unfortunately, there's a lot of problems with what just happened. This puts Kate in a serious situation. Jukes the Trapper's swing. Bill trying to get in the way, but it is not really making any much sense. Borrowed time taking effect. She's going to have to run for her life because that's going to be death. Trapper just really doesn't give a damn. That is it agitation? I haven't seen that perk in forever. No, it's not agitation. It's unnerving presence. I'm an idiot. That's okay, Kate. You're dead. Well, on a team game and you get farmed feels bad, man. They took their own ally out much faster. Moving on, they still got 4 generators to go. Lori almost done with hers. Bill, the farmer of the team, taking his generator, gonna get it through, runs into the killer, attempting to get around him, instead takes the hit to the face. Gonna have to loot the killer here. Not sure what he's gonna do. Right into a trap at the pallet in the basement. If nobody is there to make that save, he's going right down in. And he doesn't care. He looks around and goes right on down. Oh my goodness. Unfortunate. Now David Tap wasting a lot of time trying to find a totem. 3 generators already done. Oh, but he's not wasting a lot of time. He was able to see a lot of the totems when the last generator was completed. So he, in turn, is the hope for this team in terms of getting that ruin taken care of. Trapper has someone in the basement, currently trapping around the area, making sure nobody gets down there. Doesn't have any generators in the area, but Lori revealing what she's doing, but does not follow through. Kind of pulled back a little too early to show that she's backing out, running away to the other side. Trapper kind of just playing defensively, looking for his traps. Not sure what he's gonna do. Not sure if the allies are even gonna be able to save Bill at this time. She's gonna have to make a decision. Still 2 generators left. He's giving the camping signal, but it seems like David Tap gets caught out on investigation. One solid hit to the back. Doesn't seem like he's going to go for the save. That's going to put him in a lot of danger. Running around to the side with no pallets. He's got one far away, but is the distance there enough for him to cut the trapper off? He's not looking behind him. We don't know how far that trapper is. Is there a trap here? Oh! Oh, snaps! Trapper hit the pallet a little too early. Oh my goodness. Trapper giving up on the chase. Not able to successfully go for the setup there. Trapper picks up his trap from the pallet. Lori blocking the hit, but it seems like Bill's not going to be able to get out of there. Oh, but just in time. Went down. Trapper walks off the steps down into the basement. Must have tripped over that step. That first one's a doozy. Lori just revealing where she's at, trying to get far away from the basement. Bill set in a better situation. Finally able to keep himself around. She didn't go through the window. That would have been her death. She's still running to the back. Trapper keeping good location of his allies. Enemies, allies? They're allies, right? I mean, all survivors are friendly, right? Going for that play. Oh! Cuts the trapper off. Slams it right on. That's 1,000 points. She's got to run for her life. Oh, she went the wrong way and could not get around the trapper's machete. Decisive strike inbound. Does she hit it? He's doing the dribble, kids. Decisive strike still active. And it was at the end. She let it slide. Solid play. She does have Unbreakable. Using Unbreakable on Lori. Not a half bad idea. David Tapp still running around looking for that totem. It's wasting a lot of time. Generators need to be done. Time is not your friend in this game. Have to be able to work through the generators. It's one of the biggest things right now. Bill taking a hit. I have to loop around this area, but it keeps him too close to Lori on the hook. Detective Tapp also getting caught out. This trapper is holding everyone down, keeping good control over the map and situation. Gonna cut Bill out. Oh, Bill on the ground, but still has Unbreakable. If he goes for the David Tapp, he's not gonna be able to take both Tapp and Bill, unfortunately. We haven't had Bill use up his Unbreakable just yet. Lori likely giving the camping signal there. Big Tapp start running in circles. Not sure what he's gonna do. Takes the hit to the back. Seems like the trapper's got this under control, but let's see if he realizes that Bill comes with Unbreakable. Bill back up, and he realized it a little too late. Bill running right in front of the trapper. A wasted time of using Unbreakable. Dodges the trapper's swing. Able to go over the pallet, but instead chooses to keep running. Keeps himself and gives him that distance. No, he stays at the pallet. Gonna finally break that pallet. Lori on her last legs. 25% of her life remaining. They make the save. Tapp, a hero. Gotta keep hydrated, kids. That's a very important thing. Not sure where Lori or Tapp went. Trapper seems to be confused. Team has time to recover. Disarms the trap right in front of the trapper at the basement. No way! If he's gonna have to dribble into the basement, not sure if he's gonna be able to make that play. She does have Unbreakable. The basement plays might be a little too much. Not sure if he's gonna. He goes for it! Drops it down. Lori runs back up the stairs with a little bit of stun on her. She did disarm that trap. She could go around, and she goes through the window right into the trappers. He misses! Drops the pallet, puts the distance between them. That is a very vital play right there. Don't want to go into the basement. Although it is her death, it doesn't matter where she goes down. She did use up one of the better pallets in the game right now. Right over the pallet that was not destroyed. Kind of gives up the situation. Does she go back over? No, the play was made properly. Lori goes around the corner. Finally, the pallet is removed. Let's see if she can make it back to that window. Gonna have to go through. If she goes back through, that'd be a hell of a play against her, or well, for her, I should say. She kind of mind gamed it there. She looked at it and she got caught going out and around. Lori buying as much time for her friends. Still, 2 generators left to go. Trapper missing those swings. Not able to get those lunges in. Just gotta do a light tap like that to get that down. Decisive strike is now over, and there should be enough time to reach any hook nearby thanks to the work of agitation. Although was one right behind her. 1 generator to go. 2 survivors left. Very important plays being made here. David Tapp giving those heals over to Bill. Let's see if they can make it. Bill's Unbreakable is already used up. Not sure where they're gonna go from here. Trapper just doing some preemptive setups. He knows that generator is about to be complete, and now he's setting himself up so he doesn't have to patrol nearly as far. Final generator completed. Doors are open. 2 survivors left. 10,000 point bonus already over to the killer. Can he secure 2 more? Running into Bill. And this is going to be one hell of a chase, but Detective Tap's going to have to think this one through. Right, Bill takes the first hit. There's not too much time left. They didn't ever disarm that trap right there. Points are everything in this tournament, going right out and around. I don't know if there's a pallet over there, but Bill's in a little bit of trouble. Takes the stun, taking 1,000 points with him to his grave. This old man's going all the way. It seems the pallet, a trap over at the door is finally disarmed. It doesn't seem like the trapper really cares. He's going for the 1 kill. Trapper turns around. He's going for the door. Bill's going to have to make up for this. Door about 50% complete. David Tap taking off early. It's going to have to take 2 hits. If the trapper resets here, he's going to have to react faster. They already got up to 50% on that door done. This is an interesting way. He's looking around. It could be over. Walks into his own trap. Betrayal from his own powers. Now everybody knows what's there if they were watching. Let's see what the allies are doing. Bill just kind of wandering out in the open. David Tap returning back. Uh-oh. Almost walked into it. Scary sometimes. So he's got it. 50% at the other door. Trapper already heard it. There's no way Trapper's going to be able to get back. Bill's going to have to really run. Oh, no. Trapper is across the map. It'll take over 20 seconds. He did not hear that trap go off. Unfortunately. This team's going to walk away with Bill and Detective Tap exiting the door. Likely get some extra altruism here. Let's do that quick little heal. Oh, too scared. Didn't want to go down at the gate. Didn't want to give him a few extra points. And there goes Bill and Detective Tap. On to the last game between Trapper and friends. We have our Kate, Detective David fucking Tap, and Bill. And don't forget Lori. She's just Lori. Alright, Trapper out and about, able to set traps faster, has 3 more in hand, has to set up before he gets going, has to beat 14,000 points. The last team had 2 deaths. Let's see if he can make up with that. Doing a quick set down just in random spots in order to catch them off guard. Got a bit off there. They do run ruin in this case. Let's see if these survivors can make up for it. Detective Tap, ooh, catching Bill off. Getting that solid start, but Detective Tap able to find totems is a very dangerous idea. Totem gone already. This is very unfortunate. Trying to cut Bill off. Goes around. Uh-oh. But this is the long pattern for poor Trapper. It's going to go out the long way. Should have set a trap at the window in order to stop this loop. But he's not using the Trapper's advantage. What was that, Bill? He just said hello, goodbye. And down he goes. Not able to leave that direction. And that's the first survivor down right at the basement. This is a very dangerous start for them. They're going to have to get someone down there in order to make a save or let him go. Ooh, Renton getting wrecked over at a trap at the far end. Didn't watch their feet and broke their ankle. Successfully saving themselves. They are okay for now. Orange Strode. I have to go and work through this. Choosing to get on the generator. Trapper's holding certain generators to his advantage while Kate, Detective Tap, and Lori just figure out what they're doing next. It seems like Lori's gonna make the play using her object of obsession. She's trying to scout out where the Trapper is. Catches peeks of him, but she doesn't notice that that's flashing and the Trapper can actually see, even though she can't. It's just right out of her peripheral, and she didn't realize that. You gotta pay attention when playing object of obsession in this game, for sure. It keeps a kind of... It keeps you aware of when it's active by flashing brightly. When it's open, can't go down that way. Choose to go another way. Unfortunately, that trap cut her off from a free pallet. She's gonna have to run away. It seems that Trapper's playing defensively, making sure Bill dies. It's a good early kill, to be fair. Still working on it. David Tap actually getting in, but going right back out. Didn't want to get caught. Didn't go for the save. Should have saved Bill at the 50%. Seems Bill's like in a lot of trouble. And Detective Tap now taking that hit. Even with what they've got, it does not seem this team's going to be able to pull this off. Uh-oh. He's got Bill at the edge, even setting up so they cannot get out. 2 generators left. They are going to lose 1 person. Unable to make those heals. Those skill checks are proven to be too difficult. Poor Billy boy. Not gonna make it out of there. Lori's still scouting out what to do next. Both still very injured. Are they going for it while injured? They both should have just taken the time to heal. They have that luxury now that Bill is pretty much guaranteed dead. Trapper's still just defending it. Nobody getting anything done elsewhere. He's got the triad of generators down at the back. It's just not doing him any good. Trapper now gonna go check on Kate Denson. She is injured. Getting down early and definitely over at the basement could be a massive problem. Kate Denson. Stunning the killer. 1,000 points. But needs to make sure she gets away from that basement. If she goes back into the basement area like her friend did, she ain't coming back out of there. It's just not going to happen. Doesn't seem like she's got enough space between her and the killer to make it to that pallet. Does she make it? He goes with a swing. Totally misses. Allows for 1 extra loop. Is she going to make it back to the other one? It was a short loop. He's going to cut her off on the other edge. But then he catches glimpse of another person. Different scratch marks elsewhere. Has Lori in his sights. Goes for Lori. Misses the Lori. Allows another loop. Walks backwards to cut Lori off. Lori is kind of like predicts this and goes to another pallet. Can't keep up with what they're doing. Oh my goodness. Lori's making some decent plays. Keeping them busy. Now he's walking backwards. They really need to take the time to heal themselves. Even though healing can be a luxury, it seems like Kate finally got caught out. She's going to have to use the pallet up here. They really need to heal so they can take the hit. All of them injured and all of them near each other puts for a bad precedent, and then he's just going to defend his generator. So he's got the triple generator threat here all on one side. Lori just watching, but you could see that Lori went for the heal. The Trapper could have done a 2-man interrupt here, but he's just choosing to defend his 4 generators. The 3 survivors are going to have to work on all the generators at a time to keep the Trapper busy, and also be aware that the way he has set his traps on this side of the field really puts it in his advantage, making use of his additional 3 traps. I believe that gives him a total of 8 on the map if he has them all out. Seems like he's going to interrupt this. Lori getting caught while digging through some goodies. Doesn't come out with anything, but that chest is almost done. I think he went the wrong way to cut her off, but he's gonna go back to the generator likely. No self-care on Lori, unfortunately. Doesn't seem like she's gonna really take it out there. Scratch marks kind of revealing a location. Kate trying to take intentional aggro here. Again, playing this game of points, he gets 100 every time he smashes a generator. David Tapp really should be working on various things here. She's going to stop that one. David Tapp about 75% done on the other generator. And again, just collecting points wherever he can. No one in sight, nothing to chase, nothing too big. Survivors are staying low. Kate Denson getting caught off that generator, chooses to go for the window. Is Trapper going to commit to the hit? Ooh, 360 did not work. It is a myth. It is a legend. Tap still injured, but fixes the generator in the far back, which is not a half-bad idea, as the Trapper actually has been defending the 2 in the front, so that gave him that free opportunity to work on that generator. Lori just digging through chests. That objective points really does matter. Detective Tap and Lori together, they can make some good heal time here. Kate Denson still not making effort. Still 1 generator left. It's anybody's game if anybody gets out here. Kate Denson getting caught out, but he does not commit to the chase. He's going to check the other generator. 1 of them healed. Heartbeat coming in. Seems Detective Tap took the healing. That way, Lori has her decisive strike and right back down. It didn't even matter. It's quite the luxury, you see. They're all getting points, so this is a problem. It does max out at 8,000 in terms of objective, but you can't feed them the altruism either. Killer getting that lunge, 2nd man down, 2nd hook of the game. 2 survivors injured, 1 generator left to go, at about 80%. Tap going to get tapped on a hook. Lori just exploring the fields out in the open. New Halloween movie coming out. Super excited about it myself. Doing that self-care. Where was that? Maybe, oh, she found a med kit. Using that brown kit only works for herself one time. Doors are open. They can be powered. Trapper can stay around. Staying low. Lori is injured. Keeping an eye on Trapper. Gotta make sure that he didn't place a trap at the door, which I don't believe he did. He just picked up the trap in order to present a more defensive stance. She has We're Gonna Live Forever, so that's a huge point boost. And same with Kate Denson. If they both... Oh, even Detective Tap. Uh-oh. Seems like they're gonna take the point advantage here against the killer if he doesn't kill another person. These survivors chose not to go with an extra perk and instead sacrificed their 4th perk for an extra point gain based on how many people escaped. Playing careful, not sure what the plan is here. I think the two, yep, the two are just deciding to leave. They're out, they're taking their points, and we'll see if they can make it home. Let's calculate that score. He's gonna hang in there. Of course he is. I mean, why not? It is extra points. Not a lot, but it's gonna matter. Delicious life juice. Giving me that energy to keep this commentary going. With 38,000 points, Decisive Survivors moves to the next round, now putting us at our semifinals. It's been a blast making this tournament. It was fun hosting it. It was fun getting everything set up. It was an interesting journey, and I'm looking to get our next few tournaments set up. I'm going to see if it is possible to make an EU-specific tournament and an NA-specific tournament, but I need prizes for both if I do that. A lot of complaints were people trying to get into the tournament would lag, and because of being across the seas, and that deterred actually a lot of people too. The issue with it is it's hard to prove that that person is or is not from where they claim to be, and then we'd have to put ping restrictions, which I don't believe is detectable without MLGA, and I don't run that as it's no longer a whitelisted program for Dead by Daylight, so I'll look into what we can find in terms of what we can do here, but other than that, it's been a blast. I am looking forward to continuing doing tournaments for Dead by Daylight with rules that keep it competitive and fun. Thank you everybody for watching. If you do support this, please give me that like button, hit that subscribe button, and as always, good game.